Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back for those of you who have been here for a while. For today's video, I thought I would share what we are using for the homeschool year. However, the main reason that I want to share is because I do want to share my favorite curriculum with you guys. And if you've been here a while, you probably already know what that is, but I just thought I would share anyways for two reasons. The first reason being that the curriculum that we use is affordable for families within a budget in their homeschool, which I think is super important to use our money wisely. And so I do want to share the curriculum that we love and just kind of how I am homeschooling, but in a budget-friendly way. So I don't mean to be all over the place. I haven't made a video in a while, and I just want to actually quickly say, if you guys have been here for a while and you're like, what's going on with your channel? You don't really post anymore. I just want to say, maybe I'll talk about that in another video. I really don't know what my plans are going to be for this channel and if I will continue it in the long run. Cutting this video to give my children snacks. Here you go. Go give this one to Brianna. So I'm not really sure of the direction of my channel. And maybe I will get into that in a completely different video. I don't know. But basically, as of right now, I'm just going to upload videos when I want, when I feel like it, when I have time. And I really want to share things that actually are edifying to you guys and encourage you in your walk with the Lord and as a mother and as a homeschooler. So I don't want to be posting videos that, in my opinion, I'm wasting your time, because I think we have to use our time wisely. But I will get to that later, because I want to share with you guys right now just the curriculum that we're going to use, because like I said before I was interrupted by my toddler, the curriculum that we use is, in my opinion, very affordable compared to what's on the out there for homeschool. And in my opinion, it is very Christ-centered, and I just want to share just this program because it's just an amazing program in my opinion. And I may be a little biased because I've been using it for several years now, but in my opinion, it is the best homeschool curriculum. But that's just my opinion, and obviously everybody thinks differently, but I'm going to share anyways. And also just for the fact, as like I said, it is a affordable way to homeschool, and my kids are learning, they're doing really great. So maybe this video can actually help somebody if they're looking for an affordable homeschool curriculum that is actually good. So I'm using a few different things. I want to also add that in there, but mainly we do stick to one curriculum. So I'm going to start with my first graders curriculum, and then I will share my third graders curriculum choices for this year. So I don't have all of the teachers' manuals with me, so I probably won't show you guys all of that. But anyways, I'm going to start with my first grader. And I want to share with you guys my absolute favorite learning to read program. And I've used quite a bit. I've actually used about 3 of them because it's a long story. Basically, I started teaching my oldest to read when she was still quite young. And anyways, so we've been through quite a bit. But this is my all-time favorite learning to read program. It is the Learning to Read by Christian Light. And at the end, I will say what my favorite curriculum is, but I think you'll get it. So anyways, yeah, Learning to Read. This is my absolute favorite Learning to Read program, and my oldest who did this program is now in 3rd grade. So I've been really excited to be able to get back to this program with my first grader and go through it again, because I honestly love this program. I cannot recommend it enough. If you have a child who's struggling to learn to read, in my opinion, this is an awesome program. So with that, we also have the Language Arts 1 by Christian Light, and these kind of go together. You actually start using this about halfway through the Learning to Read course. So you started around lesson, I don't know how to explain it. So basically, when you order from Christian Light, you will actually get 10 of these little workbooks for the year, and they are about 10 lessons each or something like that. Depending on the grade, some of them are about 15 lessons each. So basically, I really like that as well, that you get these little booklets, and it just seems less overwhelming than having a full workbook for the year. So I really liked these. But anyways, you actually will start using this about halfway through the program, and you will use them together. And they actually work really well together. the one thing I like about Christian Light's language arts is it's a full language arts curriculum. So I don't have to go and get spelling or all of these other components of language arts separately, because it's literally all in one program, which is really convenient. And yeah, honestly, another thing I love about this program is it is literally all open and go. So you have your teacher's manual and you literally open and go, like that's it. There's no real like preparation or anything like that, which as a busy mom of 3, that is definitely a convenience to me. So yeah, this is what we are using for language arts for my first grader. For math, I've gone like through different math curriculums as well, and I'm not really set on a favorite math curriculum. So for this year, for my first grader, I just picked her up one of these workbooks. I actually found this at a local bookstore, which was Kohl's if you guys live in Canada. But anyways, it is just Math Bites Addition and Subtraction from the company Kumon. So what I really like about this is it seems more like a mastery type of program. I could be wrong, but it just focuses on addition for like half of the course, and then the other course is subtraction. Obviously you can do, like you can add extra things that you want to teach your child in first grade, but from what I've observed as being someone who's already taught first grade is that mainly you're going to be focusing on addition and subtraction, maybe some telling time, and you know what I mean, very basic kind of concepts. And so I just thought this was really perfect for that, and it was also really affordable. I've usually gone with more formal type of curriculums, but when I seen this book and flipped through it, it just seemed like something that would be really thorough. And yeah, I think we will have a lot of success with this book. So that is what we are using for math for my first grader. So I'm going to be getting into what I'm going to be using for my third grader. And then at the end, I will share our shared subjects. I'm still picking up things for our homeschool year. So yeah, I'm going to show you anyways what I have so far. So the first thing I'll share with you guys is what I will be using for reading and language arts for my third grader. I will be using the Reading 3 from Christian Light because, as I said, it's my favorite program. And yeah, this is our third year going through Christian Light. So yeah, we are just continuing with that because it really works for us, and my daughter honestly does really well with this program. So that is what we will be using. So just like the first grade, you get 10 of these light units for the year, and it also comes with a reader, which is the Doors to Discovery. And the one thing as a Christian mom that I really like about these readers, and honestly all of their readers and books that I purchased from Christian Light have been absolutely amazing and faith-based, and just really wholesome. And so that's what I really like about these books, is they are wholesome, and a lot of the time they point children back to things like good character and God and godliness and actually living a life that glorifies Jesus. And that's really important to me in my homeschool. So yeah, we have loved their readers, and yeah, this is the reader that you get with a third grade reading program. And so also with that, I will be using the Language Arts 3 that just goes with the reading program. So for some cursive, I'm actually using something I already had. I wanted to introduce my daughter to cursive last year, but her writing just wasn't like her printing was not where I wanted it to be. So I'm actually going to be trying with her cursive this year. And so this is what we will be using, just this little tablet from Christian Light that we didn't get to last year. And that's the thing that I want to say, guys. When you're homeschooling, a friend and I were speaking about this the other day. Actually, if you follow me, you might follow her, Raylyn from Our For Sure Life. We were talking about this, that there's nothing wrong with using curriculum that you already have. Like, you don't need to go buy new curriculum every year if you still have perfectly good things that you can use and that are still age appropriate and grade appropriate. Like, if you didn't finish something last year, it's totally okay to just switch it over to this year. You know, you don't have to always feel like you have to go out and buy new curriculum or anything like that. If you have something that you didn't get through, that's perfectly fine to just pull that back out and keep using it and pick up where you left off. So that's something I wanted to mention too, is, you know, we don't always need to be like going out and buying a whole bunch of new things if we already have perfectly good things to use that are still age appropriate and that they're still learning from. So I want to share what we are using for math for my third grader. This is something I've never used before, but I am actually really looking forward to it. And I am actually trying Easy Peasy this year for math. I've heard honestly amazing things about Easy Peasy. I've never tried it myself, but the one thing I want to mention is you can actually, if you have a printer, you can go and print all of these things for free. I do have a printer. However, I just personally like the convenience of having it already done for me. I'm not a fan of like printing things that much unless I need to. So I tend to like avoid having to print things myself if I don't have to. But I did purchase this really inexpensively on Amazon. And when I have looked through it, I am like, wow, this looks so good compared to some of the other programs that we've used in the past. And you can purchase it, or not purchase it, you can get it completely free. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying Easy Peasy this year. And once my daughter is done with her Kumon math, we may move on to Easy Peasy if she is done before the school year ends. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying Easy Peasy this year. And you just get like a little teacher's guide with it as well. So that is what we are using for math for my third grader this year. So I'm going to share with you guys what we're using for science. I actually purchased the Good and the Beautiful Science for kindergarten to second grade. I'm actually just going to use this year because we didn't get into it in the summer. You know how it is, like your summer hits and you're outside a lot and you're doing things and just like enjoying your summer. You don't really think of doing school. So we're just going to be starting this Good and the Beautiful Science that I purchased a little while back. I actually have a complete flip through of this science program. So I will link that down below in case you guys want to check it out. And it just comes with the teacher's manual. So yeah, that is what we are using for science this year. Obviously my oldest is in third grade, but I honestly think this is fine for her still. So that is what we are going to be using. So hopefully this video was somewhat helpful if you are homeschooling and you're looking for a Christ-centered approach to your homeschool. I definitely want to recommend Christian Light. I think that they just do a really good job of having Jesus in their curriculum. And to me, that's very important in my homeschool. And also just for the fact that Christian Light, aside from all of that, is actually an amazing program. And my children have like so far really benefited from using Christian Light. And they've just done really well with it. And it's just really been convenient for me as a mom of 3. And I really don't want to be like, when I'm sharing this curriculum video, I don't want to be like promoting people to go and buy all the curriculum. That's not how I think. That's not like in line with my morals. And I just want to really encourage parents that you can homeschool even if you're not looking to spend a whole lot of money. And even if you get none of this like curriculum, I just want to say that you can homeschool without any of this. You can homeschool. You can honestly make your own curriculum. And when I started my channel, that is what I wanted to share with others, is that it is possible to homeschool on a budget. And as parents, I believe that God has given us the ability to be able to teach our own children. And I think that even if we are unable to have a whole bunch of fancy curriculum, that we can still homeschool our children and just do a really good job and have a really great homeschool year, even if we have to spend a little bit less. And that is something that I really want to share on my channel, is just encourage parents not to go out and buy all the curriculum, but I want to encourage you in your ability to homeschool your children and to teach your children. Because when I first started homeschooling, and I don't want to get off topic, but when I first started homeschooling, I did not really go out and buy a bunch of curriculum, to be honest. I had a lot of things given to me, and I'm really grateful for that. And I was able to like kind of pull things together from like internet sources, and like I said, like Easy Peasy is free, and just different sources. I was able to pull from different places and create a curriculum. So that is something I want to encourage parents in. Hopefully I'm making sense, but the goal for me in making videos about homeschool and motherhood is honestly just to encourage you to just jump into homeschool. Like, don't be afraid of, how am I going to do this? What am I going to use? If you don't want to use any of this, you don't even have to. Like, you don't even have to go out and buy a curriculum, because there are so many good resources online. But that's something I really want to encourage parents in, is you really don't need all the curriculum to homeschool. You don't need to go out and buy the most expensive curriculum on the market, because there are so many options out there, and I understand how overwhelming that can be. And hopefully this can just give you some ideas. If you are looking for something that's a little more formal but affordable, I think these are really great choices that you don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money on, but you can still homeschool your children effectively. But like I said, going back to my point, when I started homeschooling, I literally didn't have any of this stuff. Like, I didn't have any homeschool curriculum, and I was able to still teach my children with not using a whole lot. So that is just something I want to encourage you guys in. If you are a new homeschooler and you don't want to use any sort of form of curriculum, you don't have to feel like you have to do that, because homeschool is about teaching your children, and we know the best way, in my opinion, to teach our own children. And if we don't know, we can ask the Lord to help us and to show us what we can do to teach our children. And I actually know many homeschoolers who don't use any curriculum, and their homeschool is absolutely amazing, and their children are learning so much. So yeah, that is just my encouragement to you today, is if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on curriculum, you don't have to. And hopefully this video can share maybe some different options of things that you can use if you want to. But most importantly, my goal for this video, and just for my channel in general, is to encourage you that you are enough to teach your children, and God can give you the wisdom to teach your children. I believe over the years He's given me wisdom to teach my children when I've asked Him. So that is what I wanted to leave with you guys and hopefully impart you with. I hope that you will enjoy your homeschool year, and that this video was somehow helpful. If it is, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if it's helpful. And like I said, I don't really know the direction of my channel. I don't really know how consistent my upload schedule is going to be, but I do want to post videos that I think are helpful and that I actually like to share. So I don't really want to be like having any sort of I guess pressure to give you guys content. I just want to bring content that is actually helpful, and I don't want to post videos where you guys are going to be watching and it's just like a waste of your time, you know, because I think our time is valuable as mothers, and I think we need to be wise in how we use our time and make sure that we are not wasting time in our life on things that are not important. So when I post a video, I want it to be something that I feel like is beneficial to you in some way, and that will actually be helpful and encouraging. So if that doesn't mean posting every week, then that's just how it's going to be, and you can feel free to stick around and subscribe or not. It doesn't matter, but hopefully this video was helpful to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and God bless. Bye.